am Bagel, and this is Matthew, and welcome back to another Kitchen Nightmare reaction. So today we're going to be checking out Mill Street Bistro?
Mill Street Bistro.
I don't know. I feel like I'm not saying that right. Bistro?
Mill Street
What's a bistro?
Coffee shop.
No, it's not. A small, relatively simple restaurant, especially one offering French or French-style food. So
Otherwise known as coffee shop.
Okay.
Whenever I think of bistro,
barista?
I think I associate not great. Now I want to say bistro with like espressos.
I'm sure they have coffee there.
Yeah. And I could be mixing it with barista, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I've never been to a barista.
I don't know.
You know what? Bistro.
Yeah, barista.
Well, now it's ruined. Now you ruined the whole thing for me.
You're welcome. So we got a good bit of recommendations for this one.
Oh no. Why?
Well, it was mostly under like in the comments of the Amy's Baking Company one. So it could be maybe chaotic, a little bit like hers, but we'll see. There's 2 parts also.
Why is there 2 parts?
Maybe he goes back and visits them.
Why would he go back and visit them?
Maybe
if
to
it wasn't something bad.
I mean, he could have just checked up on them. We're gonna watch part 1 now, and then part 2 another time. That's the plan.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, are you ready to check it out?
No.
All right, let's hop into it. You can press play whenever you're ready.
Okay.
It worked.
All right, real quick.
That was such a fast pause. Okay.
Well, because I wanted to bring up something first. Did you see the description of this video?
No.
Look at the description of this video.
What do you mean? Elk? What does this mean?
I don't know. I thought you would like it though, because I saw it right before you full screen. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Do you think that? What does that mean? Is that like elk as in like the animal?
It's got. Well, what else is like elk except for the people that say milk instead of milk?
I have no idea. I don't know.
We'll see when we get into it.
60 miles from Cleveland is the rural farming community of
Maple
Norwalk,
City.
Ohio.
Maple City sounds actually really
Joe
cute.
Nagy, after
1817. That's a good year.
Bought a livestock ranch and decided to open Mill Street Bistro.
Mill Street Bistro.
How you guys doing? I was trained and worked for many old school chefs that were Europeans. Just hit it with that line right there.
That must mean they're good.
Having that place of my own. Mon chéri. The word fine dining
was that a taco?
It looked like a taco.
At first I thought they were eggs, but I think it's taco.
No, it looks like taco with some cheese.
It looks like taco, but could you see why I got confused about it being an egg? Like the coloring's very egg-like, right?
Yeah.
Mon chéri. The word fine dining is obnoxious. Get a doily on this plate, please, if you can't back it up. Guys, verbiage, okay? Bruschetta, Crostini's, you know what that is?
What's Crostini?
But I know.
But it sounds cute as hell.
Have what it takes to do it.
Hey.
This is their big moment at the bistro.
Joe is in denial. This is not a fine dining restaurant.
Why does she look familiar?
This is finest of the finest.
What he tells us every day
like her
is
hair.
He's the best fucking restaurant from New York to LA.
I would put this restaurant against anyone because the passion.
Really, we are mediocre at best.
What is that? It's kind of gross. I don't know.
Isn't that wonderful?
Why is it gross? Like
I don't know.
Just
It looks like a little piece of bread. Yeah, it looks just like a little piece of.
It's blurred.
Focus. Zoom in. Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
Look at that lemon wedge.
That's a. Why is there fork all the way through that lemon wedge?
I don't know. I was wondering that too. Is there a fork through the lemon wedge?
Yeah, there's a whole ass fork through that lemon wedge.
Now that's
no wonder
how
they think
you
it's gross.
decorate
All
a
they're
plate.
tasting is lemon. Soup.
But what is it? Maybe it's like a. It reminds me of a Pop-Tart, or like a toaster strudel. Reminds me of
like a toaster strudel.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah,
I don't think it's a toaster strudel, but it gives me that. Gives me that vibe.
Like a variation of a crepe.
Oh, but it's like a crunchy crepe. I don't know if I'd
like
want a crunchy crepe. Croissant crepe.
Croissant crepe.
What?
A crepant.
Gross. I don't know.
Isn't that wonderful?
Isn't that wonderful?
The food here is exceptional. We didn't get this elk from UPS.
That's why
Elk.
they said elk. What is
That's
elk?
the
What
elk.
is elk?
They
Wait,
didn't get
he's
it from
pointing.
UPS.
It's fresh, sustainable, and local.
Oh, okay. He actually means elk as in the meat.
That's a cute looking elk.
I like his like antlers. They look fuzzy.
I'll tell him you said that.
Yeah,
really
thank you.
are from farm to fork. That's why our food is the best by far.
So he has his own farm.
That's
He's
cute.
always playing
Yeah,
up
that's
the quality
cute.
of the food,
We made that sauce from scratch.
and I know most of our stuff
Oh.
is frozen.
That looked like creamy pasta.
Frozen
there are
food.
corners that are cut. For example,
Dude, there is no way that you should be opening a restaurant and buying frozen food.
Wait, is he?
Right?
I don't think he's buying it though. He said he owns the farm, right? Like he's getting all the food
well, they
from the
said
farm.
frozen. All right,
Maybe
well,
he,
I guess if
like-
he freezes his own food.
Yeah, maybe he freezed
I
his own.
guess.
Look at that cute little like chicken coop sign. And it looks like a
I
little
don't know.
chick. It's cute.
It is cute.
Those look like hummingbird feeders, but I don't think they are. But they're very
I'll
high up to be like chicken feeders.
I'll have to ask him.
I love chickens.
Elk
Our
feeders,
food is the best by far.
by far. Throws hay.
He's always playing up the quality of the food,
We made that sauce from scratch.
and I know most of our
I mean,
stuff
I
is
would eat
frozen.
that.
What was that little sliver of meat in there? Is it bacon?
I hope not. I
Wait,
don't know what the
you
fuck
wouldn't
that is.
like bacon in your pasta? It's just not a lot of like.
Well,
I guess
if
maybe
I like
it's to
bacon in my
decorate
pasta,
it, but it doesn't
want
look
it to be-
very decorated.
I want it to be cut up.
I wouldn't mind like a full thing of like
No.
bacon, but like that looks like a little crumble of bacon.
It can't be bacon. I'm gonna say it's nuts.
Why would there be nuts?
Pecans, if anything. They're gonna be pecans in
No,
that pasta.
that looks nothing
Pecan
like-
pasta from Illinois.
Okay.
I know most of our stuff is frozen.
First stuff is
there
frozen.
are corners that are cut. For example, the steaks come from a wholesale food club.
Wholesale food club.
Okay, so it's not all his food. Okay.
I told you. I told you.
Looks good, looks good.
They turn brown, they start smelling. I'm like, I would
What?
not eat that.
Why is it smelling? That's concerning.
I didn't know. You came out with it before.
Excuse me.
When I think about Joe, I think of an arrogant, selfish jerk.
Quit asking all these.
All right.
I like her
all right,
earrings.
Okay. I cannot fathom why people would keep working for a piece of shit. All right. If he's rude or if he doesn't listen to your stuff, you go somewhere else.
Sometimes people don't have that option, or
There's gotta be a lot of
they don't
restaurants,
realize.
right?
I mean, I've worked in a really shit environment twice,
Same.
and I still
Well,
stayed
once.
there for like 3 years until like eventually I left. But it took me a while.
You gotta soar. You gotta go somewhere else.
Sometimes
You
it
know where
takes
they're
a minute
hiring?
to like
Egypt.
what? Okay, great.
Someone's gotta
Thank you
maintain
for-
those
thank
pyramids.
you for the tip. Okay.
Yep.
These arbitrary questions to these customers. Get the ice, cool it down.
He talks down to people.
What?
Cool down
Is there
the
enough
ice.
bread for dinner right now, or do you want me to do that part of the thinking too?
It's always somebody else's
Probably cool
fault.
something else
It's
down.
your responsibility
maybe, yeah.
that the bread doesn't taste stale.
He makes it
What?
very unbearable.
Why is that? Why is that are you a waitress? A server? Yeah, she's a server. Why is that her responsibility to make sure the bread doesn't taste stale?
Because you didn't see before, she's a demigod and she passes time.
Okay.
So obviously she uses her powers for bad things. Bagel.
to revert the time on bread so
To-
it's no longer stale.
No, to fast forward it to make it stale. Because she likes playing around too much. Obviously, she should be working here.
Oh my god.
Be here.
The way you treat me is disrespectful,
Then you
crude.
need to find another place to work.
I'm
Come
saying,
to win,
get the fuck out of there.
come the fuck up.
At least she stood up for herself.
His
Yeah.
ego.
Most people
I
won't.
know that Tommy and me are handsome guys. Don't
Oh
come back
my
here and
God.
stare at us.
What? What?
does a real-
What? What? They think that they're the distraction. They're the problem because of they think that they are attractive.
We are not even 3 minutes into this video. I hate it.
Realize his actions affect our livelihood.
What is this?
That one, the owner was very condescending. The owner was rude. Business is
Oh,
super
there's
slow,
little sticky
and
notes
the big reason people don't
of
come in is
complaints.
because of Joe.
I never had a piece of meat come back in here in 10 years.
He's the one who needs to change his way of thinking,
Don't come around starting blah, 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 blah.
or we're not going to survive.
Is the Mill Street Bistro a kitchen nightmare? By no means. We're not a kitchen nightmare when it comes to cleanliness, functionality. Are we a...
Did they just take that shot like that?
Hi.
Hold on.
Is the Mill Street Bistro a kitchen
One second.
nightmare? By
I need to
no
confirm
means.
this.
We're not a kitchen nightmare when it comes
Okay.
to cleanliness.
I thought he was scratching his
functionality.
ass and then goes
Are
through
we
a
a kitchen
cleanliness shot.
nightmare because we have no asses in the seats? Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
What did he
Yes.
say? You were talking about him scratching his butt, and then
Yes.
I tune into him saying asses. I don't.
He's just saying that there's not people in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I
Seats?
see.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So, his goal, it seems like, that he wants Gordon Ramsay to show everyone that his restaurant's good, and he needs people to come in. So same with Amy's Baking
Yeah,
Company. That's what
pretty
it seems
much.
like. It
I
seems
have a
like that's
question-
everyone's goals usually. Well, I don't know. Some people actually seem like they want help.
Sometimes, yeah, like the last one.
Yeah.
You know, that was really cute.
Yeah, that one
I have a
was cute.
question for the audience. Bagel, can you move for a second? I have a question for the
No.
audience.
What?
All right, just
I'll
zoom in on me
zoom,
real quick so
okay.
they know. Yeah, just zoom in on me. All right, real quick. All right, so I like the show with Nathan Fielder. All right, I think it would be really fun to react to his new show because supposedly it's entertaining. It's good. All right, for anyone that's watched it, did you like it? Would you recommend us watching it?
What is
So
it?
I will force her to watch it. No, you're not in this. Remember, you're zoomed in on me. All right, this is me
I don't
asking
even
the
know
audience.
what show that is. Is that even relevant to this topic?
No,
Okay.
but I'm curious what they think about it because it just popped in my mind, and I'm like, you know what? I think I would love to watch that with you. Even his new show, his old show.
What?
That's my question.
What is the show? What's the show called?
I forgot the name of it.
Is it
but-
new?
If they know what I'm talking about, they know what I'm talking about. It's kind of new, I think.
Okay.
All I have to say is Nathan Fielder, and the people that know, they know. I promise. There's gonna be people that know what I'm talking about. Thank you for being here. You could zoom back out now. Welcome back. You look great.
Okay.
Back to the show. That was our commercial.
Look at that grass.
Before Chef Ramsay
Look at that
visits
grass.
Mill Street Bistro,
Try HB.
Joe wants Gordon to check out his farm so we can show him firsthand.
It is cute
the
that he has a little
livestock
farm,
that's
though.
It is cute, but why the fuck does your chicken coop open up to the road?
Well,
All right, your driveway.
well-
Those chickens are gonna get ran over.
no, I doubt he
Joe
like
wants
lets
Gordon
them
to check
wander
out his
around while
farm
he's not
so we
home.
can show him firsthand the livestock that supplies
And I
the
feel like you're
restaurant.
not. I feel like you're not speeding down the road, like to go past your chicken coop if you are aware that chickens might be walking around.
What if they don't know?
Sometimes they explore the farm.
I'm just saying.
Chickens are fine.
I'm just saying.
Chef Ramsay, how are you?
Good to see you.
Oh, he's wearing a
Pleasure to
flannel.
meet
What a gorgeous place.
It's probably
Yeah,
hot
just
there.
a small little working ranch. Let me show you around.
Please. How long have you had the farm?
8 years.
How long have
I
you had the
love the
restaurant?
5 years.
chickens.
I want Chef Ramsay to critique my restaurant and say, "You got something, Joe." That's what I'm looking for.
Look at
So
Well, you
he
definitely
doesn't.
have
He doesn't
something.
want. Does he want a critique then?
I don't know because he has something. He has a physical restaurant. He's made it this
And
far.
he has a farm. I think that's a cute
And it-
idea to have a farm and you use your own products to make the food. I think that's a cute
Are
idea.
you calling these animals products?
That makes
bagel?
me sad. Don't say that. maybe eggs. They only serve eggs.
Okay, they only make eggs.
And
This is
then
the
the
egg
rest
bistro.
is just they get love and pets.
Okay.
So it's like
and
a
kisses.
petting zoo that only sell eggs and veggies. And
Let's just move on.
gorgeous.
You're going to try all these animals at the restaurant. This is all the things I've learned in Europe and New York and the places I've worked in as a tableside culinary chef.
I've seen you work as a chef.
I am self-taught by old school Europeans.
Self-taught by
chefs that
old
had a
school
liking to me because of my passion.
Europeans.
I
How
was
does it
in the
make you
food
self-taught?
distribution business.
As a
don't know.
salesman?
Salesman.
Yeah, actually, you're right. How the fuck does that make you self-taught? If you're self-taught, you're not learning from other people because then you're not self-taught. So are you self-taught or are you taught by Europeans? Which one is it?
It almost sounds like he watched like YouTube videos and then learned from the
Things
YouTube
changed,
videos.
So I opened up
by
a
himself?
restaurant. But
And
there
what type
are-
of restaurant is it?
I like to say fine dining.
Fine dining. And is the restaurant making money?
No,
Why?
because we have to get more
Yeah.
asses in the seats, and we have to get
They
people
really
to
like
take
saying
us serious.
asses in
I think
seats.
some people are finding me pretentious.
Really?
They're finding
Oh.
me arrogant.
Uh-huh.
I'm not arrogant. I'm a passion-loving person.
Right.
Cow.
I
Over
love
here.
cows.
The
Yeah, they're
buffalo,
cute.
they should be in the next several weeks having calves.
Mm-hmm.
This is my buddy here.
Your buddy?
Yeah.
Oh,
He,
goat.
Oh,
Hey, come here, Skinny.
What's his name?
Aw.
His name's Skinny.
Cute.
Skinny.
skinny.
Yeah, he's very affectionate. He
Look
just
at
he just really wants to be loved, you know.
Are we going to stop
Okay,
you?
they can also sell goat milk at their petting zoo.
Sure.
There we go.
No.
No.
I
We
don't
can
think it's
make
gonna happen.
a cake.
You know, I always tell Skinny, I
Now
said,
they
you're
can
the
sell
only one
cakes.
that's not going to get whacked around here. You know
Right.
what I mean? Everybody else is up for
Wow.
debate.
I love
You know,
goats.
but he's like my dog, and I take him for rides.
Is
and
that your
things.
pet? Skinny?
Yeah. He just loves to be around me.
He's
He-
close
Aw.
to you,
Yeah, he's an affectionate guy.
isn't he? You were about to kiss him then, weren't you?
Nah, I don't kiss him.
I can tell you guys are close.
Yeah, we're close.
Ah,
Kiss him?
Maybe a little too close, eh?
You're too close.
Oh.
Hey, don't you dare.
Yeah.
Hey,
See so much dust came off him.
Stop.
see, he's jealous.
Yeah.
That's a
Me and you
big
talking.
goat too.
I'll be 2
He,
minutes.
he is a,
Skinny,
he's a
okay?
big boy.
You grab a glass of wine, and you pull over here, and he comes over, and he's just licking your hand, and you're just sitting there going, it's
Nice.
worth it.
So you have a glass of wine with him as well?
I think things get a little strange when you have this relationship
Yeah.
with farm animals.
Aww.
Look at this
Yeah.
place. You run this single-handedly? You and Skinny?
Me and Skinny.
When was the last time you had a day off?
Never.
Never?
don't
Joe,
know.
come on.
The things that
Joe,
I'm
come
doing,
on.
it's pretty incredible, even to my standards.
What excites me is when I see a man this motivated to put all this effort into food in your local bistro.
Yeah.
I'm dying to taste some of that passion.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Let's
I'll
see
you
it.
back at the restaurant.
Thanks for coming out, Chef.
Thank you.
I love. Oh my God,
Tell Skinny we're
turkey.
just friends.
Is that a turkey?
I think that was a turkey. It made turkey sound.
All I can hear is the goat.
What?
the goat. You pause on that goat like stretching.
Where's the turkey? Where'd it go?
We didn't have to go this far back for turkey.
Oh,
In your
okay.
local bistro.
Yeah.
I'm dying to taste some of that passion.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'll see you back at the restaurant.
Thanks for coming out, Chef.
Thank you.
Watch. See?
Skinny we're just
Turkey
friends.
Is that a
sound.
turkey noise?
Yeah.
I don't know. We know that's a Honda.
What?
Farm to
blurred out the
table
Honda
Was
restaurant
that a
logo.
have strong
pelican?
Or was it a Chevy?
No, I don't
No,
think it was a
know. Never mind.
pelican. I
It
don't know.
wasn't a
What
Honda.
are you?
I think it was a
Stork? I like how you're.
Chevy. Are we having two different conversations
We
right now?
are. I'm so focused on all the animals and the bird, and you're sitting here
Farm to
talking
Table
about the
restaurants have a
cars.
strong appeal with Chef Ramsay. After being impressed by Joe's farm, he's quite anxious to try the food.
I'm anxious to see it.
Good afternoon.
What a gorgeous place.
Yes, thank you.
Look at this.
Ready to sit?
Oh, it's stunning. Yeah, very
Cute.
Thank you.
Follow me, please.
That's kind of an awkward place for a bar though.
Look at this.
What do you mean?
Right there. All right, so the three chairs in the middle, they have that giant horn thing in the way.
Yeah.
You see, you got to move it every time. There's
Maybe
people
that's
there.
maybe that's where they have people wait. Like that's their waiting spot, so then you can get a drink if you want, and you could just chill. I mean, that sounds like a little smart idea. Like if you have
I
someone
guess.
waiting, be like, "Oh, would you like a
Usually you can-
drink while you wait for your table?" And then
Why do you have a southern? They're in Chicago. They're in Chicago.
I think it's like their little
Stunning,
waiting
yeah,
spot.
very- Thank you.
Follow me.
Where
please.
else are
We'll
they
find
gonna
out.
wait?
Oh, why is the fire
Outside.
at 95 degrees?
That is just for aesthetics. It is
Oh,
actually not
aesthetics.
putting out heat, but it
Oh.
can. It
Oh.
can if you need.
So that's not
Welcome to
really a
the South.
fire. Turn it on.
You could.
Well, it's 95 degrees outside, so I just thought, well, when it's that hot,
Agreed.
when it's that hot outside, do you want to walk in and see a fire? Right, where would you like me to sit?
Right over here.
Thank you, my darling.
You are welcome.
Just out of interest,
Yes.
what's the name tag for?
We've always had this since we opened.
Well, we're not a chain, are we?
We are not.
No. Could you take it off?
Of course.
What name tag?
What's the problem with the name tag?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's normal, right? To have a name
What?
tag.
I
It's like-
I mean, I don't see a problem with it. I mean,
Is the
it
name
makes
tag
it
maybe it has something weird on it?
I guess. Well, maybe we'll find out.
We are not
He'll probably describe it.
little lost dogs.
I'm fine without it.
Oh, okay,
What's
so it's
wrong with
just a
this
name
fine
tag.
dining bistro?
I don't think there's any problem with the name tag. I actually like name tags because then I can, like, if I forget the name, I can easily look at the name tag and be like,
Yeah.
oh, person,
Yeah.
you know? Debethelia, it's nice to see you again.
Great.
The business is lacking.
Why do you think that is?
Bistro.
It
I never
would
thought
be
of
Joe and
wording
the
it like
way
that.
He treats the guests.
Is that
never
is
seen
that what
that.
it's called?
If
Or
they
like
have-
spelled?
Well, it's Bistro, but they spelled it Beastro
Oh.
instead of the other spelling. So I'm like, you know what?
Oh,
I never thought about
interesting.
that. Yeah.
Of a complaint.
So he goes and, what, victimizes the customer?
It has happened, yes. I've seen it happen.
Wow. And he's trained with some of the best chefs in Europe.
I've heard that story, yes.
I've
Seriously?
heard that story.
Wow. I mean, things are starting to
But he says
unravel.
he's self-taught.
Okay. Anyway, I'd like to see as much as I can.
Yeah,
so I can
we'll
get up
see.
to speed with this fine dining bistro.
Sure.
Any specials?
The features we have this evening, we have house-made bruschetta for an appetizer.
Specials.
Features,
What?
we are told to use
They're called it features.
as our descriptive word for what we have available that is not on the menu.
What?
feel like I'm
What
gonna
does
see a
that even
movie.
mean?
What
You
restaurant
use the word
says
features instead of specials.
Who does that?
So do you have any features?
Yes, our features this evening, elk medallion served over a grilled portobello mushroom cap.
Let's go for the
Ooh, that sounds good.
elk feature. Okay.
All right.
What else?
The catch of the day, we are offering a trio of our Ohio-raised bluegill. We have perch
Oh.
and largemouth bass.
Let's go for that.
Bluegill's
Cool, love it.
interesting. Did she say that
start
was a
from
fish
fruit.
name?
Okay,
The vegetarian
Yeah.
ravioli primavera. Onion soup, please.
okay.
Oh,
oyster
French
Oh,
onion soup.
yeah. Soup, soup,
Is
soup.
that a quesadilla?
It is a quesadilla.
It's not fine dining or bistro. Well, let's go a little bit Mexican, shall we? I've never had
Okay.
an elk quesadilla.
Do you think he's gonna complain that the French onion soup too salty?
You can't, because it's supposed to be salty.
I feel like sometimes people make it too salty.
He's gonna complain about the type of bread in it, or
Oh, you
the
think so?
lack of amount of onions in it. Maybe supposed to have a good amount of onions in that bitch.
I feel like it's hard to mess up a French onion soup.
You'd be surprised.
Well,
It's
I don't
hard
know.
to mess up a lot
Some
of things.
places make it really, really salty. I don't like my soup super salty.
I like my soup pretty salty.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of elk.
Are we doing southern accents?
That is the price.
New York strip, 26. Filet mignon, 29.
Yes,
Oh.
They must be some of the most expensive prices locally, right?
correct, yes.
Wow. I think we're done, darling. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
The good news is, at least it's farm to table, so I've got something to cling on to.
What?
Firm table.
Huh.
All right, he wants a French onion soup. Do his quesadilla,
Yeah, soup.
start getting that prepped. We do things
Quesadilla?
with passion, with integrity. I need 10 raviolis, please. The
Raviolis,
food here
that's
at
a
the
lot of
Bistro
raviolis.
is the freshest, hands down.
Did you?
How are you?
It's the
Yeah.
freshest.
Yep.
Let me microwave
Hands
it.
down.
Yeah. What is
I
he
haven't had raviolis in some
microwaving?
time. The raviolis. Look at. Here it comes. Here it comes. You missed
you,
it.
What do you mean I
That is
missed
on
it?
the
I
badge?
watched it.
Bill.
Yes.
I know your name.
Bill.
You can take it off.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Oh,
Come on
no
over.
one likes the name tag.
Good to meet you. Put that down. bud.
You as well. It's a pleasure.
Likewise. What's the first thing wrong with this place?
Well, we make no effort whatsoever to market to the locals.
Really?
Apparently,
Interesting.
Yes, I think Joe believes the restaurant's a little above the local area.
Seriously?
The
I
fuck?
think that's probably a problem.
I thought it was pricey, but I mean, 16,000 locals on your doorstep. Why would you ignore them?
Arrogance?
Wow. So, how'd you
I
rate
feel
it?
like if anything, you want to advertise it to like locals.
That's the best part.
It makes more sense because then you could have people coming often.
Yes.
In terms of the food, on a scale of 1 to 10.
5?
Bill, you're scaring me. Can I meet all the staff with the badges? I want to get rid of those bloody things. Let's call a meeting with the badges. Say hello and give me a badge. Let's go. Turn your badge in. You're a wanted man. Down. Excellent, thank you. Next.
He's so
First
like
name?
friendly to everyone too.
Rebecca. Excellent.
Yeah.
Madam, wonderful. Come hear you.
Hello.
Name tag. Down. Fire's off. Badges are down. Excellent.
Would this be my
I guess the badges are more for a like more smaller or like I guess if he calls it fine dining, you're not supposed to have like trinkets on your
Oh, you
shirt.
think
It's supposed to be
so?
like yeah. So I think it's more for the professionalism portion of it. But for like mom and pop diners that are just like with the booths and the what can I get you, darling? Whatever you want to say. then you would have like the name tags or something, I guess.
Okay.
Did I do that right?
I don't know. I feel like it's just a choice. Like, I don't think it matters if you have a name tag or not.
I think the fact that they call it fine dining is the reason why he's taking it off. But I guess
maybe.
he'll go through the descriptor once we get there.
French onion?
Yes, ma'am.
I can hear him now.
There we go. Let's see.
Supposed to be so goddamn bloody good.
He's already
Bloody
making fun of him.
what? What did he say it was? Cold?
He was just making fun of him for him criticizing the food.
Supposed to be so goddamn bloody good.
I'm just trying to figure out what he was saying
So we
after
have
that.
the
I couldn't
French
understand
onion.
him.
To start you off,
Thank you, my darling. Who made the soup?
Joe makes the soup.
Joe. Wow. Thank you.
Is there?
Looks like
Cheese
soup.
is barely melted. Jeez.
It
fine.
looks like good soup.
Normally should be
Yeah.
a little more packed with onions. So much
Yeah, you were
I
right about the
fucking called
onions.
it. I knew it. I know my French onion soup. Damn it.
greasy.
Nothing about the salt. I was wrong.
Amy's up.
It's
You
supposed to
won.
be like very salty. I know my soup.
What is that?
Oysters Rockefeller.
Okay, great.
May I take that?
Thanks, darling. Yeah, it was really greasy on top.
Okay, I'll let
Greasy,
him know.
watery, and short of cheese and onions.
Okay.
What happened here?
That is a parsley infused oil
And he squirts that on top.
around the rim.
Jesus. Right.
I would
Check
eat
on
it.
you in a moment.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Is it like
No.
very cheesy? Like, why is it so like yellow? Is it cheesy? It almost reminds me
Maybe.
of like broccoli soup.
Or a custard.
Yeah, like
It's like spinach, custard, oysters.
interesting.
I mean, it could be cheese.
Joe, Chef Ramsay said that it was greasy, had a lack of onions, and not enough cheese.
Not enough
Not
cheese.
enough cheese.
There wasn't that much cheese. Unless
wasn't
like
that much cheese.
you know, maybe he just didn't like
Look at the
actually
doctor.
like spread out the cheese. Like it looks like he just like balled it up and kind of threw it in there.
Mm-hmm. I would still eat it though.
Yeah,
Let me go talk to
I
this
love
guy.
French onion soup.
Here we go. Here we go. Ew.
Chef, would you like us to prepare another French onion?
Joe, it takes about 4 hours to caramelize the onions. I'd like to move on.
Want to move? Okay,
and,
sure.
and I'd like
sure.
to continue tasting.
Sure.
And,
Okay, let's do that then. Have you had an opportunity to taste
yeah.
the oysters Rockefeller?
So, do you for French onion soup at restaurants? Do you have to prep that like super early then? If it takes like 4 hours to caramelize the onions?
I would think so, unless they're just cooking it throughout the day. But I mean, I figured you would have like you'd
I
make a
guess
bunch
you-
in the morning
Yeah.
and then like refrigerate it. And
I
then
guess so.
re-saute it back up at the last bit or some shit, and then
I-
you throw it in there.
Yeah, I
But
guess
then he
I
would have
never
some
thought
ready.
about it. Yeah,
It does take a long time to make French onion soup, though.
I guess I just never thought about it for like restaurants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
What's this? Is
It
that
is.
a bechamel on top? What is that on there? What have we put there?
It's the hollandaise.
Hollandaise, because it's all.
Oh, hollandaise sauce.
Ah,
I have
It
to
does look like
spit that
hollandaise. I
out
guess
because it's bitter. That normally comes when oysters are frozen.
Mm-hmm.
What's the oil around the outside that's like?
We just put a little bit of our olive oil. It
Right.
was just more of a garnish that should
So
not have been.
can you see
Garnish.
my
Yeah,
ring?
but I don't see anything on the oysters.
Right. Well, I got it in there, there.
Well,
Oh,
we're
no,
not
here we go.
dousing the plate in oil.
I'm not here to argue. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I can make you another one of these if you
Oh,
want to
no.
just keep on moving.
Oh, no.
Look at the lady in the background watching
Let's
this.
keep, let's keep
Let's
moving.
keep moving. I
Let's
got
keep
you.
moving.
she's just sipping her tea.
Yeah.
They're all
that'd be
kind of
us.
like, yeah.
Let's keep moving.
Okay, I'll take these away.
Excellent.
When it comes to Chef Ramsay, I'm not intimidated because I know a lot of chefs. I've cooked and been all around. Oyster Rockefellers were terrible. That's funny, man.
Oh, we'll have a look. Please, put that down. That looks. Ooh,
Oh,
what's
that does look
chocolate
nice.
Just so
cake.
we can show our.
Who makes the cake?
They come from Cleveland.
And
Oh,
there's
they
like
don't
a
make it.
procession, a funeral for the cake. Walk past the girl and throw some flowers at it as you walk past.
Okay.
Ready? This is what you do when people are dead.
What?
Sing too.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Long rest of the cake.
God.
I mean,
I'm happy that he like has fun with all the waiters and like stuff like that and
Mhm.
like the servers.
he
Because
knows
I
that they're
feel
not the
like
problem.
yeah, well that and I'm sure that they're always stressed. So having like that like little ray of sunshine coming in, it probably helps them
Yeah.
throughout the
It-
day.
it-
Makes them feel
It probably
better.
helps them trust him too,
Yeah.
so then they'll be more like willing to tell him exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Good strat.
Bum, bum, ba-dum. What we should be doing is, look, you should have that. Turn around. You carry the front of the procession. Okay. Right, you've got...
There's a lot of flowers on that plate, though.
Yeah, I think that's what he's getting at.
Yeah.
What in the bloody hell are putting carrots on a puff pastry? Why would you do that?
But there's barely carrots.
Was that a carrot too? I guess I thought that was
Right?
like a something else. Those are small little carrots. I wonder if
That's a
those
seed
came
of a
from his
carrot.
like farm, because sometimes whenever you plant them, sometimes they
Are
be
they supposed to
small
be
like
like
that.
Maybe.
My dad tried planting carrots and
Sure.
they turned out like that. So
Well, I mean, I guess that's maybe he thinks that they're supposed to be like that, or maybe they are supposed to. I mean, I've never
don't
seen a carrot
know.
like that.
But why are you putting that on a puff pastry?
Do
Garnish.
your scallop en croûte.
Thank you, Dane.
Scallop. Oh, it's scallops. On croûte?
Are these the local carrots?
Micro carrot.
Oh, micro carrots.
Micro carrots.
Chef,
From the local farm.
do you not think you should let it grow a bit?
Well, I don't think they're there to be really eaten. They're more for a
that's
garnish.
Oh,
That's a garnish.
oh, so
That's such a strange garnish for that.
Yeah.
And they're cute carrots though, but
Yeah. I mean, usually aren't your garnishes supposed to be edible?
yeah.
You know, to eat them. So, but he's like, you're not really supposed to eat them because they're a garnish. But I'm like, I think you're able to eat the garnishes.
Usually I
think.
feel like some people don't eat the garnishes, but yeah, they're still supposed to be
It
edible.
just depends. I guess we'll find out.
To add
Someone
some
will let us
color.
know.
okay.
But I would like to explain what we're spending on micro carrots.
Yeah. Can we go through this after?
Whatever you want to do. You are here
Right.
as our guest.
Can I give those back to you, Joe?
I mean, I don't personally want them myself, but you can take them back to the kitchen.
Oh, no, I personally didn't want them. Thank you,
You're welcome.
Amy.
I have staff here that'll take care of that. You don't hand me raw food in my dining room. Man, that's-
Well, you handed him.
God.
Oh, man. We don't need them to bust our balls over if there's little petite carrots that go there. Those same carrots go to the White House. Those same carrots go to
What?
the Five Seasons.
What do you mean they go to the White House? Do you mail them to that?
I guess they fucking love them there.
They go global, okay? Who would care if a fucking micro garnish carrot was on as a garnish? You're gonna hand the owner?
Is that normal to have micro carrots as a garnish? I feel like
I've never seen those
I've
a day in my life.
I've never seen it as a garnish, or even like I've seen it again. My dad made some on accident, and he was a little sad that they were small little carrots.
Should have told them they were garnishes.
The little petite carrots? Casino. He's in the wrong place.
Now that Chef Ramsay is beginning to question the cuisine,
Can I give those back to you?
Joe is beginning
Wait, I
to
didn't
show
get
his
to-
true colors.
Did he say anything
I
about
don't
the
personally
little
want them.
the food he got just now? Maybe
No.
we'll know. Maybe we'll see. Okay.
Here we go.
Scallop and croûte.
That is not what I was expecting it to be. It's like a little pot pie.
Yeah, I love pot pies.
I do too. Nope, that's not like the
Sorry,
pot
Amy.
pie.
These things are, they're like rubber bullets. It's so firm.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
because they're
this.
scallops, right?
Pastry's raw.
That is a common complaint.
Gooey, slimy, gross.
Let me take this right out of
Will
your
you
way.
show that to him?
I sure will.
Yeah? Thank you, my darling.
You're welcome.
All
Sure
of their
will.
plates come with a
I'll put
lemon
my
too.
ass.
Joseph? Firm, chewy, rubber, bullets. Disgusting.
Apparently, there's nothing that he likes. Okay, yeah, just set it down. We said we'd talk about it at the end.
Okay.
So,
At least he's
puff
waiting till the
pastry
end.
Is about
guess.
as flaky as you can fucking get right here.
What do you mean?
Well, it still looks a little doughy to me.
Wow.
The El Quesadilla.
Ah,
Okay.
Is
Well,
that
that's
the,
what that was earlier.
Oh.
yeah. Thank you, Dave.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Thank you. My God. It's like chewy, tough. And if there's one thing that
He doesn't like anything
should
here.
never go in a quesadilla, it's elk.
Oh, it's
One thing
elk.
to say to this quesadilla.
Yeah, El Quesadilla.
Adios. Wow.
The vegetarian ravioli.
Oh.
jeez,
Okay.
I spotted some more of that oil again.
Yes.
Oh,
That looks a
jeez.
little
It
bit
is the
better.
dish I least.
Where is the ravioli fried?
Oh, it's a dish you least like. I think it's. Well, never mind. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
right?
looks like it's supposed to be fried, but then it looks squishy.
Did they say vegetarian or vegan?
Vegetarian.
Okay. Because I'm like, there's some cheese on that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
it's probably
cheese in
vegetarian.
a ravioli.
Yeah.
Usually.
Jeez.
It is the dish I least like serving.
Wow. Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
Excellent. Look at it. It's gross.
I feel like
Be
that
on the
doesn't look
inside.
bad though. I don't know what's in
That's
it.
a joke. I mean, it's ice cold. Let's get one thing right.
Oh, it's
Farm
like
to-
ice cold is
Aw.
bad.
Farm to garbage can. It's disgusting. Amy, will you show him that?
Farm
It's
to
ice
garbage
cold.
camp.
I certainly
Yeah.
will.
Thanks, darling.
Joe, these are ice cold.
I want to know what's
They
in
were
it.
hot when they went out.
It took me 10 seconds to get from here to
I know.
there.
I guess we could cook them till they're totally piping hot.
I think they should be. Not cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
they
how we
probably
do
should
it,
be
man.
like super hot,
Right
Yeah.
on.
especially for raviolis.
Wow. Catch of the day.
Catch of the day.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
We have
Oh, those
Okay.
potatoes look good
Yeah.
though. Did you see
Potatoes
those
look nice,
potatoes?
yeah.
Look at the little veggies.
Well, the veggie. No, the veggies look a little rough to me.
The
Everything else looks
tomato
great.
and that veggies look good. I think
Yep.
that's a tomato. I thought
Yeah,
the potatoes look really
well-
good, and we got another
Well,
lemon wedge.
yeah, potatoes look great. The lemon looks good. They got good lemons here.
They have so many lemons.
They have
Everything
so many
comes
lemons.
with a lemon.
Yep.
We have the sea bass,
Mm-hmm.
the perch, and the bluegill.
Oh, so there's like different fish. I mean, that's a cute idea.
3 fish in
I
there, I
would
think,
I would
right?
like that. Yeah, they have
Yeah, I
3
would try
fish.
that
Yeah.
too.
Options.
One thing I did need to ask you, temperature preference for your elk medallion.
I'd like to go mid-rare, please.
All right.
Thank you,
You're
darling.
welcome.
Elk medallion.
Sounds nice.
The fish is dry. Almost like it's been freezer burnt.
Oh.
Oh, he knows.
Put your fork in there. It's just full of grease. Amy, rescue me. I just rubbery. And this one here, the perch, you go, it's just full of
Very
grease.
greasy.
I don't know why you do a trio all the same with the same breadcrumb.
I agree.
I
I agree.
But the biggest disappointment is nothing tastes fresh. A catch of the day means fresh.
Catch of the
but
day.
to me,
Good
they all
catch.
taste frozen.
Okay.
Thanks, darling.
Okay.
I love fish.
Tom,
At this point, I'd feel bad going back out, like going back in every dish he brings
Yeah.
back, and I'm like, hey, well, yeah, he hates this one too.
it all tastes frozen. Does not taste fresh at all.
Hey, Amy, set that down right now. Take this out.
Okay.
This food's got to get out.
Right.
What's wrong?
They said it all tastes frozen, and it should have been done in different breadcrumbs.
It makes sense to be done in different breadcrumbs though.
Yeah, because otherwise you're just kind of like preparing the same type of thing.
Or even like you don't even have to have them all fried. They could just be all prepared differently. It would make sense for having like 3 different fish, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least like, maybe you just like pan fry one, or like,
Mm-hmm.
the way that you do it, or then you bread one of them like a catfish. And then I don't know much about fish, but I know you could at least prep
You
them in
could-
different ways.
yeah.
Bake it maybe.
Mm-hmm. Different seasonings and yeah.
Different seasonings. Yeah, give me different vibes. Chicken tender one.
How they fucking do it in Ohio. If you did it any other way, they wouldn't eat it in Ohio.
Ah, please.
Elk medallions on a grilled portobello mushroom.
Wow.
I love mushroom.
Okay.
And these are
Can we
not
just get like a
frozen.
clear shot of this food?
Thank you, madame.
Was there lemon?
I
They
can't
have a lot of
tell.
like little mini
Hey,
veggies for
potatoes look
garnishes.
great.
Yeah, potatoes look good, and there's no lemon this time.
No
Why
lemon.
didn't we get lemon with the steak?
Disrespectful. He's
Not
probably
greasy.
used all of his lemons for the other
Thank you,
ones.
madame.
You're welcome.
Come on, one good dish.
Tough as old boots. This is incredible.
Damn.
Would you mind?
I would not.
Yeah, please.
Oh, she's
The other
trying it.
table's having a fucking field day.
I can't even chew it.
I'm so sorry. That's not edible.
Would you like to know how much we charge for that?
This one?
$35.
Oh my god.
$35.
Yes, chef.
Wow. Will you ask him to taste that?
Okay.
See, this proves that like the expensive things may not always be the best things. You don't know how many restaurants are still doing this shit right now to the point where like they're not making. It's like, hey, we're gonna charge a lot for this, but it's not gonna be good quality, or it's not gonna be enough food, or whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Gotta keep an eye out. Just because it's
potatoes
expensive,
look good, though.
we're not paying
But
$35
$35
for potatoes.
Yeah.
or baby carrots.
Yeah. I think that was a radish that time.
It,
Would
it
like
could
you
have
to
been.
taste the elk. Very tough, chewy. The main item in the dish.
He's dead wrong. That's aged elk. Elk is going to have a bite. It's going to have a chew. It's characteristic of it. It's never going to change. That is.
I guess I've never had elk though, so I don't know.
Chef Ramsay does not know
See what he says
the bite
about it.
of an elk, and I would like to go to his restaurant where he has elk. That fucking elk is tender. It's
I
delicious.
feel like, does he serve
What I'm
elk? I
trying to
feel like he
accomplish
doesn't.
is
I don't
from
know.
I don't think
farm
that's
to
a
never
Gordon
been.
Ramsay thing.
This is
Yeah.
how these items eat. I was surprised that he didn't get that.
That'll be the finale of the entire reaction series of Kitchen Nightmares. As we both go to the Kitchen Nightmare ourselves, or Hell. No, it's called Hell's Kitchen, I think. And then we try one of everything.
Oh wait, Hell's Kitchen. Okay, the restaurant. I thought you meant like his show of teaching how to cook.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
I
no,
don't want to go do that. I don't want to be
No,
yelled
we're not
at.
doing
I'm
that.
not that
We'll go
good.
to his restaurant and order stuff. We'll do a cute little IRL Hell's Kitchen testathon.
That would be cute, but that would be expensive.
Well, get a fundraiser going now.
I'm gonna challenge him. I'm gonna say, you know what? At my expense, I'm gonna go to your fucking restaurant. You make me elk, and you show me how to make it.
I'm sure he will show him how to make it if he asks
He
him.
probably would. Yeah.
Dead wrong.
Dead wrong.
Dead wrong.
Dead
He
wrong.
had 2 pieces. He said, and I quote, "That is a tender piece of elk."
Wow. If you honestly thought that was tender, they can eat my running shoes, you know that. Thanks for all your insight.
Okay.
Tell everyone to get ready for dinner. I'll
Okay.
be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, darling. And I'll talk to Joe after, yeah?
Okay.
I'm going out for some fresh air.
Okay,
In
I'll
fact,
let him
I'm
know.
going out. Is there a local cafe nearby or?
Berries up.
Berries.
Yep.
That's it.
The dinky.
I've heard of Berries.
See you.
I saw that on Main Street. Thank you, darling.
Correct.
Cute.
The restaurant looks cute though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very like
Chef Ramsay
cozy.
said he is going to get something
And
to
clean.
eat, get some air, and he will be back for dinner.
I wonder where he's gonna go get something to eat that's so great.
He's probably gonna hate berries now.
Yeah,
The burning
definitely.
passion.
You motherfucker. He's gonna leave and go get something to eat. Good luck. Go find something better.
Chef Ramsay has returned to Mill Street Bistro after a walk around town.
That's such like a petty thing to do. Technically.
Well,
When I like it. Well, I
He
mean, if he
was-
does like the food there, yeah.
yeah, and then he was
No.
also being very rude to him, so that's I feel like that's a cute little petty thing to do.
Yeah, I can respect that. I like that a lot.
And a quick bite.
Where's Joe?
He is ready to give his verdict on the food to Joe, and the staff couldn't be more excited to witness it.
I just want to
That's
talk
funny.
about lunch.
Yeah.
It's going to be entertaining.
Your thoughts on my lunch?
My thoughts on
Yeah.
your lunch?
Yeah, an insight, yeah.
I've never had anybody in my career critique my items that told me every one of them was a piece of shit, and he had to go down the street to eat.
Wow.
That was uncalled for.
Can I just give you an insight to my lunch?
Sure, since you've asked me, now you can go ahead.
That's very kind of you. I wasn't impressed with anything. I didn't take second or third mouthful from any dish. Let's start off with the scallops en croûte. The pastry was raw, rubbery scallops, bland.
Okay.
Next course, oyster Rockefeller. Yeah, oyster disaster.
Okay.
Catch the day. Out of those 3 fish, which one was fresh? He's not going to answer me. He'll just give me BS. How many of those
I'll
catch the
answer
day?
you.
You think your fish is fresh?
Does that fucking say fresh fish?
On the
Just
doesn't matter what
'cause
it says on the fucking
fresh
board.
fish, it doesn't magically make it fresh.
Take him to the back.
board, it says fresh.
Wait, hold on. I want to look at this. We never got to like look at a menu before
Oh,
at any
yeah.
of these places. We got bruschetta for $8, cream of asparagus for the soup. I've never had that
I
before.
don't know
I would
if-
try that.
I would try it, but I don't know if I would like cream of asparagus.
I just
as a
respect that
soup.
even though this place is expensive, $5 for soup is I think it's pretty manageable. I like that a lot. All right, especially with some bruschetta. I would just get a bruschetta with some soup.
Specialty
All
cake
right.
slice that they buy from somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh, their
Oh, they have
desserts.
creme brulee.
Yep. They have banana foster, specialty cake slices, which is probably what we saw earlier. Dinner features is just the wait. No, wait, is that 8? Why is there an 8 next to? Maybe that's the amount
No.
that's left.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So
They
that was
only
all the
have-
stuff.
Yeah.
They don't have much.
Well, this is the features, right?
Oh, is
So
all of it the
they're-
features?
Well, at least the dinner feature. I think there's more options on the menu.
I guess we'll see. All right.
Fresh catch of the
Just
day.
cool looking at the menu.
What does catch of the day mean?
Fresh fish.
Catch of the frozen freezer?
We have fresh fish.
No, we do not.
The Lake Erie perch was fresh. They were all IQF frozen.
IQF,
Individually, quickly frozen.
Right. When did that come off the boat?
4 days ago.
So you haven't got any in your freezer?
Pardon?
You haven't got any in your freezer?
Fresh fish?
Have you got it in your freezer?
Yeah.
Thank you. What does catch of the day mean, Joe?
It means what is fresh, local to the region at the time.
Not frozen. You're trying to pull the wool over your customers' eyes. If it's not fresh, don't call it fresh. Catch of the day.
Go to the next thing. We
just said
got it.
You're not answering a straight question with a straight answer, and you're deflecting it.
I like how much the like workers are enjoying it.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like sitting there whispering to each other and making those.
Well, because they
faces.
probably got a lot of shit.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that probably feels great for them.
Yeah. Good for them.
Deflecting everything. I'm
Frozen
telling you.
fish,
that's- you're
frozen
still-
oysters. You're deflecting everything.
You've made
Ravioli.
your point.
Yeah, look at them.
Next course, elk quesadilla. Dry, rubbery, disgusting elk that should go nowhere near a quesadilla.
I'm okay with that.
What were you thinking putting that in a quesadilla?
What was I thinking?
Yeah, just...
Yeah, I got the
Right.
balls to make what I feel that might work.
My next course, elk medallions.
There was nothing wrong with that elk.
Chewy, bland, raw in the middle.
You wanted a medium rare.
Oh, paying $35 for it, I thought I deserved that.
Okay.
Excuse me, so if I got the medium, would they have tasted better?
They would have been more consistently cooked.
Oh.
I have been eating elk for 30 years. Do you have it on your menu?
Seasonally.
You explained to
Oh.
me what the game season
But he does cook
So
it
it's
every once in a
my
while.
game
Okay.
is at its absolute best.
This is back in Scotland?
No,
Or this is where?
New York.
New York.
Yeah, New York.
I would love to try
Let me
elk.
tell you something. You're
Yeah.
not a chef. Stop pretending to be one.
Did I tell you I was a chef?
You told me you trained with the best chefs in Europe.
I didn't fucking tell you that.
What? No, what he said is he was self-taught with the best chefs in Europe, which I feel like he watched a YouTube video and then taught himself from the YouTube video.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
All right.
self-taught by old school Europeans. Master chefs that had a liking to me.
Who is the chef here?
It's my kitchen, I'm the chef.
You just told me you're not. But now you are.
I'm not a certified chef like
No, I know
yourself.
that. But who cooks?
I do.
Right, so you're the head chef. You write the menus. You dictate the special features.
Correct.
Let me tell you something. You're not a fine dining bistro. You're a small man with a fake bistro. You're shooting way
That's
above
crazy.
your station. You've totally misjudged your market. Because all these pretentious ideas that you think are going to work are screwed.
What are you referring
Well,
to?
here we go. Make it easy for you.
Yeah,
No,
I
you're not a
speak
chef, you
English too.
understand.
Okay.
Store-bought chocolate cake, garnished with fake flowers. You don't even cook. You just prance around behind the line, throwing raw bits of carrots on top of raw pastry. I've never come across a bistro anywhere in the world.
In the
with
world?
names in the world.
In the world? We'll
Dude,
research that.
You are so fucking arrogant.
How are you
don't
gonna
even listen to
research
your
that?
Customers, let alone your staff. You have a gifted young group of servers that told me more problems and issues in the first 20 minutes of meeting them than you have done all fucking day.
Yeah.
She looks so happy.
Yeah, she did.
Look at her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's funny.
Yeah.
From a fake fireplace to fake garnish, yeah, you want me to blow fucking smoke up your phony ass.
I don't want you to go smoke up my phony ass.
Wow.
It was petite micro carrots that was
It's not
a
just
garnish.
about the carrots. Carrots is just a fucking example of 20 things that have gone wrong.
You're busting my balls.
Because you're in fucking denial. You want me to just come in and change
They're
your
having such a
carrots
great time.
and make some fresh fucking chocolate cake for you? Yeah. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. Do you know what we could do for me? Impress me with your dinner service. Show me how you function. Chef.
You want to see who comes back? Our elk does not come back.
I'm deeply sorry your feelings are hurt.
My fucking feelings ain't hurt.
Oh.
You can't hurt my feelings.
You're ignoring my advice.
Oh,
No, I'm
okay.
not.
You're going up against me.
No, I'm not
Yes, you
ignoring
are.
your advice.
I feel like Christmas has come early.
Defensive?
I love how much they're enjoying that.
Yeah.
It probably feels so good too.
I'm sure. That's
Ignorance.
crazy.
And in complete
And guess
denial.
what? If I'm all that, you're my twin.
What does that
Yeah,
even
'cause I've been
mean?
called you here many a times. So let's get over the bullshit.
That's
cook,
crazy.
When you have the arrogance to stand in front of me and charge your locals
crazy.
$35 fucking dollars for entrees that are inedible, have a look at yourself, man.
People seem to enjoy it.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Fuck off.
Jeez. Oh,
I think
is he
so,
happy with himself?
After
Probably. He
clashing
looked
with
more
Chef
like that.
Ramsay,
Looked more like anger.
I don't know.
Well, he probably
I
is
felt-
proud of himself, but that looks more like kind of like he's really like look, he's like kind of like clenching his like jaw.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I feel like he felt like he came out top on that. I don't know. Something about the face struck
I mean,
like the
probably, but he's also just seems extremely pissed.
face. Oh, let us know in the comments.
I know you guys so well.
After clashing with Chef Ramsay over the quality of his food, owner Joe is truly
wanna go
not
to a Bistro
understanding
now.
Gordon's point of view.
I know more about fucking elk and buffalo and beef than he'll ever know. Gordon Ramsay did.
Why do you assume that? He's like a famous chef.
Nope, not to him.
Get it.
Is saying that I'm shortchanging people and that was fraud.
Come on, let's cook our rotten fucking food that he wouldn't have when we was in the county jail.
Give me a fucking break, Chef Ramsay.
Damn.
Well, he just slammed my restaurant like it's never been. He does not know what I know about lakefish. He does not know what I know about buffalo. And I'm supposed to take this that my food is garbage
Oh, no.
and I'm a fraud? I don't give a shit what he says. How many times did you have elk come back since you've been here, Bex?
That's crazy.
Jen?
What a shot.
Yeah.
Kaylee? Bill?
They're not gonna answer him.
Speak up. I think every one of it, yes. You need to
They're all the
your
people
shit
waiting
together.
are all
That's what
just
this-
a little smiling like, ooh,
Nah.
I'm gonna listen to this tea.
That's crazy.
is about.
You got customers out here.
So I appreciate what you're doing. I honestly appreciate each and every one of you what you're doing.
Oh my god.
Let's get to dinner service.
Right this way, folks. My apologies of how much you heard.
This is some of the finest fucking elk you can get. Where Chef Ramsay called it garbage, the worst shit in the world.
Do you think they're gonna order the elk
We're
after
supposed
they
to
heard
wait
all
to
that?
serve it when
I don't know what the hell they're gonna order. I would just get a water and wait
Back
20
over to
minutes.
Scotland.
My name's Bill. I'll be taking care of you tonight.
I'll have the Bistro chops.
All right.
I have the New York strip medium.
Medium?
Tom, you need to check cream of asparagus. Is it pure vegetarian?
Listen, leave the kitchen, go over the other side.
Joe gets mad if anybody's saying anything to the kitchen. You know, he says you need to be in there, you need to be quick, you need to respond to get the fuck.
Dude,
You need
she was
to-
asking.
Yeah, that was an important question.
It was.
And he shooed her away.
Yep. This is giving me a different kind of anger. I don't know. Like the other one gave me like anxiety because I feel like anyone was gonna die at any moment with the ABC. I feel like someone's gonna get murdered in that one. And this one, I'm just angry. I'm just more like, well, I guess I was angry in the other one too.
How could
But
you
this one, I'm not
send
threatened for my life.
how could you send her away when she was asking? Like, that's an important question.
It's yeah. It is an important question. I mean, I guess technically they're supposed to know too. I remember when I worked for a restaurant for like a month or two, and we were supposed to know like every ingredient in the dishes.
Yeah, but sometimes people want you to like double check
Yeah.
because it might be important to them. So
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not saying like this. It's right. I'm just saying in general, like, so I guess sometimes you're supposed to know, and then sometimes you don't know. I don't know what the situation is here.
Fuck out of the kitchen.
We went over this in the beginning of the shift.
does that gigantic sign say quiet? Why is there just a giant? I thought it was an exit sign at first, but it says quiet.
Quiet.
Why
Jeez.
is? Oh my God! Even the signs are screaming at us here. Like,
I would hate this place. I would hate this place.
Why? Who are you telling quiet to?
Everybody.
Tom, is that for quiet? You know that's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hold on,
You called it.
I gotta rewind it now. I wasn't expecting him to like talk about it.
Tom, is that for quiet? You're not allowed to talk? Now, what does it go quiet mean? Neighbours complaining?
No, it's supposed to be any unnecessary chatter in the kitchen.
So no chatter.
Right.
So how do you communicate? Who put that up there?
I put that up. So we got a job to do. We're trying to focus. Mediocre as we are, people just, you know, if they want to talk about something, just take it out there.
What a work environment.
Okay. Oh, you okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
Jesus Christ, don't shout.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's cool. You okay? No, we can't talk, but you okay? Yeah, very good. Give me a sign.
Yeah, I got a porcini scallop, a perch, a pork chop, and a strip.
Oh, well, that might be my chicken verdicchio then.
It's like you're guessing now. What table number is this? You're not allowed to ask how long?
Yeah, he has not said what table it's coming up.
Okay, let's get
Well,
things
that's
out.
a little
Boom, boom,
important.
boom. We should be okay after that.
Even though there are very few words exchanged between the front of house and the kitchen,
Steak medium rare,
food is still being delivered at a reasonable pace.
porcini scallops.
Unfortunately, the food is missing the mark with many
Oh, here
of the
we go.
customers.
It's kind of gross.
It just doesn't taste good.
The sauce is potent. Let me get it out of your way. Is there something else we could get for you?
No.
Sorry about that.
Jeez.
This was sent back. She said it doesn't.
I wonder. Oh,
Stop!
What are you doing?
I
Okay,
want
go.
to see the asparagus soup. I'm
I do
so
wanna see the
curious
asparagus
about it.
I was gonna say, I wonder if he is gonna think that Gordon Ramsay put them up to this to send the food back.
Maybe. Also, that was like chicken too. Like that was just like.
I was just.
I
I mean, it
wonder
looks
if
like
it's-
chicken at least.
I wonder if it's just like really dry.
And no lemon slice.
Yeah, where's the lemon? They ran out of lemon.
They ran out of lemon.
But those potatoes still look good.
Yep. They kill the potatoes
Yeah.
at least. I bet you the air guy does the potatoes.
Good.
Okay. What's wrong with it?
She did not like it. Said
like
it doesn't taste right.
It's strong.
Huh?
It's strong, huh? Very strong. Have a taste.
I think what she did is she got a bite of rosemary.
Oh, God, Joe. Is she complaining she got a branch of rosemary in her teeth? No, she's not. I think it's overpowering. The beer doesn't work and it's too strong. He didn't mention anything about rosemary. Come on. Man.
So it's the
What-
sauce,
past
maybe?
that. What then? Cooked. Okay, cook then. Fuck me. Tried to cook then.
Oh, he's not gonna like that.
No.
Passion fruit, mate. That's the closest you'll get to passion.
Passion fruit.
You got a devil in
Oh, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. An actual rock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a rock.
I will take this.
What is it?
This was in my lady's ravioli.
What is it?
Like
What?
a rock.
Wow. Huh? Man.
What?
The rock.
Joe, ladies, water and ravioli. Like a rock in there.
What?
another piece?
Was it actually like a rock? What is that?
It kind of looks like one of those bigger peppers.
Yeah.
You know?
Could you
Like a-
imagine
like a chunk
biting
of pepper?
into that though?
I've done
That
that.
would be a shock.
Yep. It was. It was. And you know how I am with that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like a stone.
Never seen it.
My God.
Oh, so it is
doesn't
like just like a
happen
stone.
But it happened now.
Man.
How does that even get there? How does that happen?
He is being so critical. and so brutal. Tommy, we're gonna make all the bad food that we make for everybody.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Poor Tommy.
That's it. I can't do anymore. I could cook, let me tell you, but I ain't gonna do this.
It's dinner service at Mill Street Bistro.
You know, at least he has a cooking partner. I feel like every other one that we watched, it was like the owner who did all the cooking. At least this dude knows how to like cook with someone else. At least
They had the chef, the dude that she wouldn't let him cook, and she would take a lot more of the responsibility. Right? Remember him?
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
Remember he went to the one we just did, the cafe.
Oh, Sherry's.
Yeah. Remember there was the guy, the head chef.
Yeah.
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 So she had him, but
Yeah,
she
I
just
guess that's
wasn't
true.
using him. Yeah, she wasn't using him enough.
Mm-hmm.
And in
I wonder
spite
how
of
much
multiple
cooking he
dishes
does
being
compared to
returned
the other
kitchen,
dude, though.
Joe, ladies, bought in ravioli.
I don't know.
Like a rock in there.
All right, what else can we fuck up here?
Joe remains in denial.
Tommy, we're gonna make all the bad food that we make for everybody.
Oh my God.
Head chef, my ass.
I don't care.
Hello? Ah, Teresa, how are you?
As part of his research, Chef Ramsay had reached out to a former employee, and her return phone call could not have happened at a better time.
Thanks so much for coming down. You good?
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. Mwah, good to see you too.
I have just some things I wanted to share with you and tell you.
Oh.
Let's go and stand over here.
Well, she's got like
Oh,
secret files or something.
Some tea.
Take me from the
Yeah.
start,
Secret
please.
tea.
Give me
background.
this tea.
You quit recently. How long ago?
A month ago. I was hired for garde and prep.
And then what happened?
I ended up being garde, prep, dishes, cleaning. I did my own prep list. We have no head chef. So I'm in there busting my ass. He has to have someone always to put his frustrations onto, scapegoat. And so he had only me to do it. And I would come in every day and it was just, this is wrong, that's wrong. And telling me how horrible
Aw, that's
I was being
depressing.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't take it anymore. I'm doing much
Aw.
better now. I'm
Good.
not crying when I go home. I'm not stressing out before I go to work. The reason I quit is I have too much pride.
You're right.
No. They took some pictures. This is the stuff that was here. That's meat in a baggie.
What's it doing in the bag?
Blood.
Aggie.
It's to be served.
I can't even tell what I'm
That's
looking
the chef
at.
garden vegetables.
Wow.
Garden vegetables, yeah. Carrots. They were dead
Oh my god.
for years, I guess. I don't
Unless that's just dirt still, like it's not clean.
know. I guess maybe. I don't know. I mean,
Why is that one like white though? Like
I don't want to talk about that one.
Wow.
That's the black girl pork chops.
Oh my God, what is it with this guy? He preaches farm to table. All I've seen is frozen to table.
The steaks he buys, he goes to a store and buys the tenderloins and stuff and he cuts them up.
Why is he pretending? Why is he playing at it? Why is he kidding himself on, trying to pull the wool over the customer's eyes?
He just is a cheapskate. He wants to make money.
The locals in this area, he thinks he's...
Calls them hillbillies.
Seriously.
That's
Dreadful.
crazy.
He needs to know that what he's doing is wrong.
Does he not live here?
He needs to get his
Yeah,
stuff
he lives
together in
there.
there. I don't see how you're gonna do it.
Well, listen, I appreciate you coming down.
Yes, and it was nice to meet you.
Likewise.
All right, thank you.
All right, so I would do this, I think. I would have. All right, it may not be the way that would work, but I would have Gordon Ramsay take his place for a day. And then everybody can see how it would operate, I guess, if he was in
if he
charge
was like
of it.
cooking
If
and
someone,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
if someone knew what the fuck they were doing, then everybody
that
can
wouldn't
kind of like
work.
compare. Maybe
I think
not,
it would just
but
piss
still.
him off more.
Good. That's what I want.
Okay.
Instigation.
Well, I guess you would achieve your goal then.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'm glad.
Oh,
On the
okay.
heels of getting more disturbing information from an insider, Chef Ramsay knows he needs to do a deeper investigation, and it begins in the storage room.
Ah, my God. Half frozen, blood stains, sat. Well, it's not even frozen, it's half soft, half frozen.
It's very
Where's
squishy.
that from? No
Yeah.
date. Wow, what a mess. My
That's the
gosh,
worst,
frozen food that's
storage we've
frozen
seen.
since 2009, 3 years ago. Used
3 years ago.
It's been
2009?
frozen since 2009. The 3 years.
There's no way.
3 years ago.
There's no way. There's no way.
And that's chicken.
No way.
by 2010.
That's
Frozen
crazy.
blue cheese. Why would you freeze blue cheese?
What?
Farm to table? It's not. What is that?
Did you bite that?
Yeah.
It's like
Why-
frozen astroturf.
Why would you just bite it if you're like,
I
what
wouldn't
is
bite it.
this? It's green.
could've been
Let
mold.
me bite that. Yeah.
Hey, it's stressing me out over here.
What could that be? Like, maybe it's veggies. It could be veggies.
It's like frozen astroturf. What is that? Ah, bingo. There they are. My little Rockefellers, full of water. Wow. Lesson number one,
Full of water.
never ever freeze an oyster. The worst thing you can ever do to it. Wow.
Interesting.
Frozen shrimp from farm to freezer to defrost. Shrimp of the day. He's showing off his farm to table, blowing smoke up my arse about how fresh everything is. And look, a freezer full of frozen oysters, mussels, to frozen cheeses. Why would you put blue cheese in a freezer? Why? Why? Why would you freeze any oyster? Wow.
I've been just staring at like the Cool Whip. What do they use the
Yeah.
Cool Whip for? Maybe
I
the
don't know.
cake? But I didn't
The
see
holidays,
Cool Whip
maybe?
on the
I don't
cake.
know.
I don't know.
I don't know what you need it for.
There's only like 2 containers of it though.
Oh shit, we only got 3 minutes left. We're not fixing this thing right now. No wonder this is a 2-parter. Holy moly.
Maybe that's why it's
Jesus.
a 2-parter. Maybe we come back
This is
not
the
to
first
check on
2-parter.
them, but like this is the first 2-parter. You mean this is the first part?
Well, no, it's a 2-part. Like the
Oh,
other
okay,
ones
I see
were
what you
all in
mean.
one
Okay,
episode.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
I see what you
all right.
mean. All right, yeah.
Okay.
So maybe the second part is him fixing it instead of visiting.
Maybe.
Gotcha.
Joe, I get upset when I see fakery. From a frozen ravioli, a frozen perch, frozen oysters, and when you deny it, that makes me mad.
Well, let's talk
You do,
about
because,
that.
yeah, because you're making up stories.
I'm not making up
Yes,
stories.
you are. That's how fucking
No.
deluded you are.
No, I'm not deluded. We have fresh stuff, okay?
But what do you mean?
I'm-
Something's been frozen for 3 years.
Jeez.
Struggling here to stay in this building right now. I swear to God.
Gordon, I got to cook right now.
Yeah, I wish you would. I'm standing here watching a dead man walking.
Joe, I need a regular French onion soup.
Onion soup.
All right, the onion soup's ready.
Are they raw onions in there?
What's that?
Did you put raw onions in there?
I didn't know.
Why are we doing this to each other?
I don't.
There's
Is this a
raw
wind-up?
onions in the
Look
French
at me,
onion soup?
Putting raw onions in a soup.
That would not be good in a French onion soup because it would just be the crunch and then like it would be oh I love French onion soup too. I want to make some French onion soup now. Now I'm craving French onion soup.
Okay, we'll do it after this.
I don't know if you're just fucking around. I'm lost, Joe.
Oh my god!
Oh
Yeah,
my
there's
God.
actual like raw.
Oh my god, that's a whole ass onion
Well,
in there.
you know, he said there's not enough onions, so he's probably like, well, you know what? Since there's not enough onions, let me put a whole onion in there, and then he cut up an
Is
onion
that
right
what he
there and
sounds
then
like?
threw it in. Oh my god!
Oh, all right.
Watch, he's probably gonna say, well, you said there was not enough onions in here.
Yeah, let's see it.
Why are you doing this?
You
Oh
said
my God.
earlier that it needed more onion.
Yep.
We responded by putting the onions in there so they had more of a bite to it.
No.
Oh. What's the matter with you? We send that out there, it's gonna come straight back.
What do you want to hear? That I
Take it off, Joe.
take the menu off the menu?
86 it. Save whatever little reputation.
He's not gonna know what
you
86 means.
have. Man. Surely you got a bit more respect than that. I'm trying to reason with you, Joe.
I get it.
Fine.
I get it.
Fine. But I am not here to show an idiot you can't put fucking raw.
Do you think he actually did that not to be petty, but he thought that that would fix the problem? Because of how he said it. Because how he said it, it sounded almost sad. Like, well, you told me to do this, and
You
I
told me to put
did
onions
it.
in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And it kind of made me feel bad a little bit.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Wait, I want to see him like say that again though. It sounded really sad.
Jeez.
We'll get
You
there
maybe-
eventually.
Yeah, there you go. All right, there we go. Right here.
Nope, not there yet. Okay.
Okay.
You said earlier that it needed more onions, okay? We responded by putting the onions in there so they had more of a bite.
Okay, so if he's kind of responding not in like a petty way, but more of like, well, I did what you said. What did I do wrong this time? Maybe they can be fixed.
Well, it's
Because
just
it
that's
seems
not
like
the way
maybe
you fix
he's
that.
learning, but that's not how you fix the problem.
He also didn't tell the other chef he put the raw onions in there. Either.
Yeah, he just kind of did it on his own because he thought it would fix it. But what a beautiful spot to pause.
Is that the thumbnail?
Thumbnail.
All right.
To it.
It's raw. What's the matter with you? We send that out there, it's gonna come straight back.
What do you want to hear? That I
Take it off, Joe.
take the menu off the menu?
86 it.
86 it. Save whatever little reputation you got left. Man. Surely you got a bit more respect than that.
Like he's not yelling
I'm
back
trying
at
to reason
him.
with you, Joe.
He seems more
I
sad.
get it.
Oh.
Fine.
I
No.
get it.
Fine, but I am not here to show an idiot you can't put fucking raw onions in an onion soup. I can't teach you that. That's called common sense. That in your tiny mind is not common.
Aw.
Come here, you. Should we put raw onions in a caramelized onion soup? Tell him!
No.
Thank you. You've got talented staff to tell you that. Ask your chef. It's like you're doing it to me on purpose.
His verbal bullshit is just a bunch of bullshit. But his physical stance
What a
in
sentence.
your way
Yeah.
is ridiculous. So what he needs to do is get out of the kitchen. We could talk about it
Yeah, well, you're
at some
busy
other
now.
time. We're busy.
Joe, do you want me out of here? Tell me the truth. If you want me out of here, I'm gonna leave.
To be
Look
continued.
at that. Look at that. We never had a to be continued before. And look at the fucking thumbnails, as always.
I always look forward to seeing the thumbnails.
Yeah, it sure is something.
All right, so that was part 1 of Mills Street Bistro.
Yeah.
How'd you
that
like
was
it?
That was all right. That didn't feel like 40 minutes.
It didn't. It actually
right,
went
that
by
thing
so fast.
flew by.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you could tell it was the American episode because there was a lot of drama. All right. We're very, very dramatic over here. There's a lot of music and everybody's screaming at each other and there's bad decisions being made.
I feel
all
like
right?
it wasn't-
Raw onions.
Whenever people are leaving comments about this one saying it feels like the same vibe as like ABC, I was expecting more ABC, but it was like way calmer. He was still kind of like angry, but
Yeah, he was angry, but he wasn't like
crazy.
he didn't have the look in his eyes like he was gonna drown like 100 babies when he got home. And he also didn't speak cat either, so that was something else.
He also loves his pets.
Yeah, he does, which I think eased us into this too. We got distracted by the farm.
Yeah,
And I
he
think
had
that's
a cute
what
farm.
I think that's why we did fly past this because we got distracted by all the animals and the farm and stuff and that we love, and then it threw us right into all the workers there like, ooh, this sucks. We're like, oh my god, tea. And then we got to the actual cooking part and everything sucked and he sent everything back. And then the customers overheard it and then we're dinner time and everything's
the
bad.
customers were there just listening.
It's just there's so much like every 10 minutes there was another major thing that happened and we lost it. All right, that was crazy. But that wasn't as exhausting as ABC.
No,
thankfully.
it wasn't. Yeah.
Thank God. I'm excited for part 2. Are you guys excited for part 2?
I'm excited for part 2.
All right.
Do you think in part 2 if they're gonna fix it? Do you think that's what part 2 is gonna be, or do you think he's gonna leave?
I'm gonna hope for the best. All right. I'm an optimistic kind of guy. I'm like, you know what? Maybe he'll snap him because this is what he does. This is what Gordon Ramsay. Listen here. Zoom in on me again. I'm getting addicted to this. All right.
I'm gonna zoom in
This
on
is what
me.
Gordon Ramsay. This is what Gordon Ramsay does. All right, he breaks you because he insults everything who you are, what you make, and what you're doing, and then you're like, okay, I'll listen. And then he's gonna listen. He's like, all right, hey, you're not a chef. Don't pretend to be one. You own this place. You do the owner shit. All right, but we're not doing this way anymore. And he's gonna tell that guy's gonna be the head chef now, and he's gonna decide. Am I stuck?
You were stuck.
Okay. I'm too passionate right now. All right, you gotta take me off stage. All right, but hopefully it's just enough. Like, you just gotta keep shoving into this guy until he actually gets to the point where like you're doing everything fucking wrong. And if you would want to lose this business, then you keep doing it this way. If you don't, then you gotta change right now. And that's what he does. So I'm gonna hope that in the second we have a whole 40 minutes to go through, and there's no way that he's gonna be like, no, I'm not changing anything, and then that's it. There's no way the next 40 minutes are gonna be that. So I'm hoping we learn.
I feel like it's gonna be a change, and I think maybe it'll be a cute, wholesome change like the first one we saw. Maybe it'll be like that.
That would be cool. I forgot that they did that.
Yeah, that was a cute one to start with.
Yeah, it was a cute one to start with, and then it went all
jumped
downhill.
into like Amy's Baking Company right after.
Yeah, but then at least the other cafe, Sherry's Cafe.
Yeah, I like that one. That was cute.
That was cute, but you have to redesign it. He's just like, hey, Chica, you gotta get in the front. And she's like, all right, and that fixed everything, kind of.
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys know the drill. Let me know about the Nathan Fielder thing. Make sure you subscribe if you like the content, and make sure she keeps feeding me.
Okay. You can leave now.
All right, can you drag me off again?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us while we watched another Kitchen Nightmare episode. I'm excited to check out part 2, so I'll see you guys in part 2. If you guys enjoyed the content here, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day. Goodbye!